When it comes to MMA, the UFC is not the only game in town, but its competitors have failed to watch the ops so badly that the UFC is the only name you know. Hi, I'm Denzel Cadet, host of Watch the Ops and the managing member of Cadet Legal. When we say watch the ops, we mean identifying and exploring business opportunities and optimizing your operations to benefit. Watch the ops. When we talk about business opportunities, it's opportunities for growth, opportunities for profit. Those opportunities for growth may be organic, investing in your internal capacity, what you already have in your business, but sometimes opportunities for growth come organically, and that means strategic transactions up to and including M&A. I had a client just ask me, "What is M&A?" M&A is mergers and acquisitions. It is the combination or the acquisition of all or parts of companies or the assets that they own. When one business buys another, that is an acquisition. When two businesses combine, that is a merger. This is a simplified explanation, but a useful working definition for our conversation. If you can't tell, we're talking about MMA because I'm super passionate about it. I've been following for years and have dabbled a bit in martial arts myself, but also it's a great case study in watching the ops. The UFC has been very good at watching the ops, identifying internal organic opportunities and inorganic growth opportunities, like acquiring the WEC back in the day, like its new $7.7 billion licensing slash distribution deal with Paramount Plus. But there are other MMA promotions out there, such as the PFL, the Professional Fighters League, Bellator, One Championship, and Risen. We'll set One Championship and Risen to the side because they're a bit different and they're Asian-based promotions. The PFL and Bellator, they've been around for a while. They're US-based promotions that you should know if you're into fighting, but you don't, in part because, yes, the UFC has a bit of a monopoly and a lion's share of the market, but also PFL and Bellator haven't been as successful at watching the ops, identifying opportunities for organic growth and inorganic growth. You can grow inorganically through mergers and acquisitions. While the UFC is kind of the big brother, the bully here, and the PFL and Bellator are smaller, they thought what a lot of us would think. PFL and Bellator, why don't we join forces? Growth through an acquisition. The PFL acquired Bellator, but it's not enough to just identify the opportunities and close on them. How you operate after that post-closing integration, as we've been talking about over on the Cadet Legal page, is super important. Next week, we'll talk about how the PFL Bellator deal is a failure in post-closing integration. Enjoy the fights today. We have both PFL and UFC. I hope that everyone has a great weekend and enjoys the Super Bowl tomorrow.